Thank you. First of all, good afternoon, and let me thank the members of the media for coming out to cover us today. We want to acknowledge you and underscore how important this message is today. Let me also express my appreciation to Stephanie Hightower for charging in as the new leader and really getting off to a good start. Thanks again, Stephanie. And the luncheon was excellent, and it looked like an excellent room. Let me also thank the members of the Ohio legislature who are with us, especially Senators Kearney and Turner. And the way this started is they reached out to me sometime in the early fall so that we could talk about what they could do here in Ohio. The National Urban League, since the beginning of this recession, has promulgated a plan, a comprehensive, coherent plan, a 12-point plan which is available at our website to put people back to work, but most specifically to put those urban communities where the unemployment rates are the highest, where people have been locked out and left out, back to work in the new economy of the 21st century. And in those collaborations, and through those collaborations, they have developed the Forward Ohio Plan, which I am proud to endorse unequivocally today. The Forward Ohio Plan matches in many respects several important aspects of the National Urban League's 12-point jobs plan to put people back to work. And we do this as we begin today on what we call our Ohio Jobs Tour. This will be the first of 3 visits to Ohio this month. I'll be in Cleveland later in the month, and then the following day after Cleveland in Canton, Ohio. And I'm proud that several of our affiliate colleagues here in Ohio, Donna Jones-Baker from Cincinnati, John Jones from Toledo, and Tom Conley from Warren, Ohio, are with us, and I want you to give them a big round of applause. And they represent a strong presence by the Urban League here in Ohio. We are going to put our efforts and our force behind Forward Ohio, because as these 2 leaders have described, Forward Ohio is the type of legislation that should generate support from both sides of the aisle. Forward Ohio is the type of legislation that will put urban and rural Ohioans back to work. Forward Ohio represents exactly what state legislators should be doing. And that is not sitting on their hands and simply talking, but developing ideas and acting, legislating, advocating for the kinds of public policies that we need, not only in Ohio but across the nation, to put people back to work. We cannot sit on our hands. When the country went through a Great Depression in the 1930s, much of what was done, in some respects, was trial and error. New things were tried. If they didn't work, even newer things were tried. We can leave no stone unturned when it comes to putting people back to work. But we have to recognize that policies also have to have a targeted feature. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. And in urban America, we have high unemployment, but what we do have is large numbers of men and women hungry to be employed. Large numbers of men and women who, with a little bit of training and an open door, can really truly contribute to the economy. And what we have to be about is creating pathways. We also have to incentivize the private sector in a way that truly creates jobs, not just talking about jobs. So this Forward Ohio plan has the National Urban League strong support. I know it's going to have the strong support of all Ohio Urban League affiliate leaders. And as we travel through Ohio, we're here to both listen, to learn, and to advocate. Ohio has been one of the backbone states of 20th century America. This state grew things, made things, state of great urban communities, Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Youngstown, Toledo, Canton, Warren, Elyria, and I could continue. Urban communities that, because they made things, gave people a chance for good jobs that paid good wages with good benefits. We cannot lose that vision and that idea that the U.S. economy, the urban economy of the future, can create good jobs that pay good wages with good benefits, that we can create an economy that builds things, that makes things, that we have an economy and people in Columbus and Cleveland who can compete with workers anywhere across the globe. So we're making a positive statement today. And the Forward Ohio Plan, the Urban League 12-point jobs plan, underscores the fact that the Urban League is not a think tank, not a talk tank, but a do tank.
Come on now, come on.
Talk is cheap. Now's the time for action. And we're serving up a plan. We know the president has a plan. The Urban League plan has been adopted in some measure by the president. We know that across the nation there are plans. Now we have a Forward Ohio plan. What legislators, whether they're here in Ohio or nationally, must do is act. Is act, not get tied up in the mud wrestling of politics so that the people become simply spectators while the economy chugs along and declines. So let me thank again Senators Kearney and Senators Turner for their leadership. Let me thank all of the other members of the Ohio legislature for what you do. When I see you working constructively and together, that is a powerful message that should not be lost on the people of Columbus and the people of Ohio. So we're proud to be here. We're here in Ohio, and our jobs tour is officially kicked off. We look forward to seeing you in Cleveland and beyond. Thank you.